Cooking for bass, shout out bass god, space. Bay god, flame, flame, turn me up some, flame. Bay god on the scene, late pass with your fake ass mama. What you mean? I'm the thing, but you ain't never heard of me or.
I think going through that experience has been a real blessing in that respect, because I'm now able to recognise my own stress levels. I'm able to realise when I'm getting stressed out, and so I definitely put in place certain things that take me out of that space. So, you know, for example, I work from home a lot, so one key thing I do is get away from the computer, turn it off, go outside, engage with nature, go to the allotment, go to the garden, play with my son. Anything that's interacting with human beings and nature, I think, is really helpful for me getting into the outside air. And I think just having a philosophy of knowing that how bad can it get, and if you're in a situation that it's temporary, and that there's, because I've kind of been given this opportunity to reassess my life, that I think that's always maybe an option, that if I'm going down a certain path, then I can just change. So I think not taking life too seriously has helped. And in terms of being a creative person, poet, I think that was perhaps one of the triggers that tipped me over into manic behaviour and mental health problems. And I think it was very, it's certainly, I've seen it very common in younger generations. So that this happened when I was obviously fresh out of university and wanting to make a mark in the world. And I think I've definitely felt the pressure from all the media, from TV, from social media. Then this was 1999, so it wasn't as prevalent now. But there was definitely that pressure upon me as a young man to think I should look this way, I should be fitting in, I should be dressing this way, I should have these brands around me, I should, by the time I'm 24, I needed to have had done this. By the time I'm 25, I need to, have a life plan. I think there's a definite pressure upon young people to have these things in place and to look a certain way, even more now with the Instagram, tweeting, selfie media that we have around us. So obviously I'm not of that age now, but I recognise that that still has an impact on me and people in my career. So in terms of combating that, I try again not to compare myself to other people too much, which can be the death of an artist, really. If you're comparing yourself to other people, then you're not really concentrating on your art. You're doing it to get somewhere else rather than doing it for the sake of expressing it. And so that can really have an effect on creativity and productivity, and it's just about just doing and expressing my art for myself and for the reasons I want to, rather than to get somewhere. So ambition's still there for the work itself, but I'm not so fixated on I need to be having so many views on YouTube, I need to be performing here, I need to be getting paid this much, and whereas in the past I would have probably beaten myself up a little bit more for not having that fast car, not having that house, not having the supermodels and everything around me. So I'm much more contented, I think, without having those unattainable goals, which I think we put pressure on ourselves to achieve.